Okay, so I'm here at the Reliable train station. This is where you come if you don't drive or you struggle getting a bus and you want to get from point A to B dead quick. All you need to do is get the train. Now, trains have been around for a very long time, but the thing is, when it comes to it, people, or most people, don't know what they're bloody doing. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know about trains and how they run? Well, in this video, you're going to find out exactly how trains operate. And it's very windy today, so I need to get on that train. But how do trains actually operate in the UK? Because in this video, you're going to find out literally everything there is to know about trains. And you're going to find out everything starting right now. So if you're planning to travel by train in the UK, or maybe you've just moved here and want to get around, well, this video is basically definitely for you. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down everything that you need to know about train travel in the whole of the UK, from booking tickets to saving money to understanding how the whole system of travel in the UK actually works. So let's get started. Right, so train travel is a big deal in the UK. Train actual travel is a really common way to get around the entire scope of the UK, especially if you're heading from one city to another, like London to Manchester or Edinburgh to Birmingham. It's perfect for you. Don't be alarmed about just big cities, because most big towns as well as cities are well connected by trains as well, and many people use trains every single day, not just for work but also for visiting family, going on day trips or weekend breaks. It's all there for you in the palm of your hand. Right, so who actually runs the trains? Well, in the UK, train services are run by different companies. These companies are called train operating companies. It's not very inspiring, is it? Or TOCs for short. Let's abbreviate it for a minute. So some examples include Avanti West Coast, LNER, Great Western Railway, Southern, Northern and Thameslink, which is basically pronounced Thameslink. It's a funny word, but that's how you pronounce it. Now, each company runs from different routes, so the trains look a bit different depending on who's actually running them, but they are the main ones that actually do that, so just be aware of that. But they all work together under the main rail system, and if you want to get on board, pardon the pun, and this is what you do. How do you actually book tickets? Well, you can buy tickets in a few ways. You can book online, or either on the train's company's website, or there's apps like Trainline, that's the one I use. And then you've got National Rail, that's another big one that people tend to use as well. You can also buy tickets at the station from the ticket machine or ticket office. Remember, booking online is actually cheaper than doing it on the day, because especially if you book in advance, because you always get a cheaper deal, and that's what you want, innit? You want it as minimal price as possible. That's what we all want. We want things for free. So what types of tickets are there? Well, there's a few types of train tickets in the UK. Let me explain the main ones. The first one would be advance tickets. These are chapter tickets that you book before you travel date. They're a lot cheaper, okay? So they're the ones you would sort of tend to focus on, because you want a good deal, don't you? Now, the thing with these as well, they're also valid for specific train and time choices. So if you miss that train, the ticket won't be valid anymore, so just be aware of that. And then you've got number two, which is off-peak travel. Off-peak travel, what that means is these tickets are valid during sort of quieter travel times. It's usually during rush hours when people don't really bother. What they do, they give you more flexibility and often cheaper than peak ticket sales. And then you've got number 3, which is anytime tickets. These are the most flexible. You can travel at any time of the day, but they are usually more expensive. So think about that. So let's look at the other alternative. You've got single ticket versus return ticket. What's the difference? It's common sense, isn't it? You can buy a single ticket, which is just for one way. That means it gets you there, but you ain't coming back. Or you can get a return ticket, which gets you there and brings you back. So this includes your trip there and back. And usually if you're going somewhere, you're coming back unless you've got no intention of coming back. That's a different story. So sometimes return tickets are just a little more than a single. So always check both options. You've got rail cards as well. You can save money on them, so check them out. Now listen, if you travel by train often or even a few times a year, consider getting a rail card. There are different types of rail cards for different types of people. Let's have a look. Here's some examples for you. If you're aged 16 to 25 for that rail card, this is usually for students or young adults. Then you've got 26 years old to 30-year-olds. They're known as millennial rail cards. So if that's you, great. Then you've got senior rail cards for people over 60. So you get it a little bit cheaper. And then you've got 2 together rail cards. Now, obviously, what does that mean? It means for people who are usually traveling together. So there's 2 of you. And then you've got the last one, which is family and friends rail card for groups with children. So if you're a big family, that's the one you want to go for. Now, be aware that most rail cards give you about 1/3 of the ticket price. So that's a big chunk, isn't it? And you can buy them online and use them on your phone. They usually cost around £30 a year, and they can pay for themselves pretty quickly, especially if you're getting 1/3 off the bloody price. Okay, what about reserving your seats? When booking in advance, you can often reserve a seat for free. This is really useful on busy routes or longer journeys because you don't want to be standing up there rocking like that. You want to be sitting down and relaxing. Reserved seats are usually marked with a small screen or a paper tag above the seat. Have you ever seen that? When you'll see a chair or a seat and that'll have a bit of paper on it that say reserved. There you go, someone's reserved it. So don't you dare go sitting on that. Someone's reserved it. And then you've got first class versus standard. What does that mean? Some trains have first class carriages. They cost more but give you extra legroom, quieter spaces, and sometimes free snacks or drinks. Now, if you want to treat yourself or you need to get some work done, it might be worth doing it. If you want to sit on your laptop and just enjoy the ambience, then that's the option you want to take. But honestly, standard class is fine for most trips because they've usually got Wi-Fi on the train anyway, and they've all got little seated desk things and electrical hookups, so you're laughing. What about checking your train? Well, before you travel, always check your train time. Train times can change due to delays, cancellations, or planned engineering work, and it happens a lot, believe me. Especially like in the summer, because what happens, it gets that hot, it can actually adjust the rail, you know, the heat, so be aware of that. You can also check using apps like National Rail or on the departure boards at the station. They're the big buggers that you see and it tells you everything. But I just use Trainline, it's simple. Also, trains are listed by departure times, destinations, and the platforms they have to leave from. A platform will just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of them numbers is going to say that's where you're leaving from. That's your platform. That means get behind that number, stand there, and eventually your train will come on that time. You jump on it and Bob's your uncle. There you go. You're on your travels. Now make sure you know which is your platform and where your train actually leaves from, especially in bigger stations like London, Houston, or Birmingham, New Street. These stations are very busy, so give yourself time to find your train, because don't just think, oh, it's there. There's going to be thousands of people on a busy station, and you have to sort of navigate and try and get through the queues and all that. Give yourself plenty of time. You're all right. It's okay. here are a few tips on train behaviour in the UK, because you've got to be aware of that. Keep your bags off empty seats. People hate that, it drives them mad, especially when the train is already full. And don't play loud music or watch videos without headphones. It's bloody annoying to other people. It's not fair, is it? If you're in a quiet coach on the train, keep noise to a minimum. No phone calls or loud chats. Let people off the train before you get on. That's a big one. I was on the train today, and everyone was trying to get on the train and the people couldn't get off it. It was, let them off. It's stupid, isn't it? Always have your ticket ready. You might be asked to show it on the train, and the chances are of that very likely. And if you haven't got your ticket, you're in big trouble. Let's talk about delays and refunds then, because sometimes trains do get delayed or cancelled, like we said before. Now, if your train is delayed by more than 15 to 30 minutes, you actually may be able to get a partial refund, which is fair enough. You paid for it. This is called delay repay. That means if it's delayed too long, you can get money back and still get on the train. But it's right, isn't it? Because you paid for a service. It's not your fault the train's late. You give them the money, so yeah, you should be compensated. It's fair enough. So be aware of that. Delay repay, remember that. Now, if that has actually happened to you, you've been on a train and it's been delayed, how do you do it? How do you claim it? So what you do, you go to this train company's website and fill out a form. It's dead easy. You'll need your ticket or your booking reference. It's not automatic, so you have to ask for it. They're good like that, aren't they? Because they don't want you to ask for it. They want as much profit as they can bloody get. But don't let them, if they've delayed that train, don't let them get away with it, right? You paid for it. Get your money back. What about luggage? If you're going away, you're going to take luggage with you, aren't you? Unless you're just going for a day trip. But if you're going on holiday, you want to take luggage. So how does that work? Now, you can bring bags with you on the train. There's no charge, which is right. There are luggage racks at the end of each carriage and smaller shelves above your seat. It's like a plane, so don't worry, there's plenty of room. Now the thing is, if you've got a suitcase, you can keep it out of the way so people can walk past it. So that's all right. Even bicycles, you can put them on. And don't forget to take your bags with you when you leave, because believe it or not, my mate that works for a train company, and he says the amount of people that forget the bags, he goes, you wouldn't believe it. They literally got off the train and forget the bags. But it's easy done, isn't it? Don't you make the same mistake. Take your bloody bag with you. What about toilets and food? We all have to eat and we all have to release ourselves. So don't worry, most longer trains have toilets on board. Every train I've been on has a toilet on board, even if it's a short distance. Some also have food, like a trolley cafe or a carriage where you can buy drinks and snacks. So don't worry, you're not going to starve to death. There's always something that you can get if you fancy a little bite to eat. But again, if you're on a short journey, it's a good idea to bring your own food and drinks. For one, it's a lot bloody cheaper, and they may not serve it on that train. So just be aware of that as well. Right, so getting off the train. When your stop is coming up, listen to the announcements. It'll say it, a little speaker will tell you, oh, we're coming into whichever town it is or area. So it makes you aware of it. Or watch out for the digital screens that are on the train. So we'll have tellies and you'll see them, and it'll say the next stop is XYZ. There you go. When that happens, all you need to do is get your bags ready and move towards the door. But wait until the train fully stops before opening the door. It won't let you open it anyway, so don't worry about that. But you see people hitting the button before the bloody train's even stopped. Some doors actually open automatically, and some you need to press the button, right? So don't expect it just to open for you. Sometimes there's a button at the side and you press it. It's dead easy to see, you can't miss it. It's like a big flashing neon light, just hit it and it'll open. Right, so in summary, train travel in the UK is so easy. And once you understand the basics, you just book in advance if you can, use your rail card if you're eligible, check your train times and always have your ticket with you, and don't forget to enjoy the journey. Some of the UK's views from the train itself are absolutely beautiful. It's the English countryside, or Wales, or Scotland, or Ireland. You look out the window, it's nice to just watch the world go by. So that is everything you need to know. If you found this video helpful, give it a like button because it pushes the algorithm up and then more people get to see it. And don't forget to subscribe. And for more travel guides, even though my videos aren't really necessarily about travel, but I do travel a lot, and anything I know, I'm just going to put on YouTube and just tell you, because I didn't know, but I do now. And if you didn't know, you do now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.